finish tonight. And somehow you were still there. I was cleaning out the drawer where I keep the things I never use. Found a faded piece of paper with a line I wrote for you. There were words I never finished, there were thoughts I couldn't say, and your name between the lines still somehow found its way. I remember writing slowly while you slept beside the lamp. You were breathing like the whole world was exactly where it should have been. I thought we'd have forever, so I never rushed the word. Funny how the things we leave unfinished can be the things that hurt. I don't know why I kept it. Maybe I wasn't ready then to admit that some memories don't disappear when they end. Your name is between the lines, in every word I couldn't say, in every song I never finished, in every night I stayed awake. Your name is between the lines, even after all this time. I thought I left you in the past, but you were hiding in the lines. I don't need to call you, I don't need to make things right, but your name is between the lines when I write about my life. There's a coffee stain beside it from a morning we forgot. You were laughing at my stories while the coffee turned to cold. You said write me something someday that I can keep when you're away. I smiled and said I'd do it, but I never knew what to say. Now I understand the meaning of the things I couldn't write. Sometimes love is too enormous for a sentence to describe, and the heart keeps little fragments long after people leave. A photograph, a melody, a scent you barely breathe. Maybe I don't miss the ending, maybe I just miss the sound of your voice inside the quiet when nobody else was around. It's between the lines, in every word I couldn't say, in every song I never finished, in every night I stayed away. Your name is between the lines, even after all this time. I thought I left you in the past, but you were hiding in the lines. I don't need to call you, I don't need to make things right, but your name is between the lines when I write about my life. Between the lines, I still find you there, in the spaces, in the silence, in the words I never shared. I wonder if you kept anything from the years we had before. Maybe one old photograph, or a key that fits no door. Maybe you've forgotten everything, and that's okay with me, because memories don't need permission to become history. I've changed since you left me, I've learned how to be alone. I've learned that missing someone doesn't mean you need them home. And the love we had was real, even if it couldn't stay. Some people shape your heart and quietly walk away. If I could finish that old letter, I wouldn't ask you to return. I wouldn't write about the reasons or the bridges that we burned. I I'd simply say I hope you're happy. I hope life has treated you kind, and thank you for the love you gave me when your heart was next to mine. And then I fold the page together and finally let it rest. Not because I don't remember, but because I've learned what's best. Your name is between the lines, but it doesn't hurt tonight. It's just a piece of who I was, a chapter underneath the line. Your name is between the lines, and maybe that's where you should stay. Not inside my future, but somewhere in yesterday. I don't need to call you, I don't need to make things right. Your name is between the lines, and I'm finally alright. Your name is between the lines, but I'm writing something new, a life that doesn't need a past. You tell me what to do. Your name is between the lines, like a whisper fading slow. I can keep the good memories and still be ready to let you go. Maybe every love we lose leaves a little truth behind, and yours became a part of me, somewhere between the lines. Between the lines. Ooh, I remember, but I don't need you back. Thank you for the memories. I'm moving on. I fold the paper slowly, put it back inside the drawer. Some things don't need an ending, they just don't need to hurt anymore. Your name is between the lines. That's where I leave you tonight. Good night. Good night to everything we were. I fold the paper slowly, put it back inside the drawer. Some things don't need an ending, they just don't need to hurt anymore. There were words I never finished. There were every night has a memory, and tonight it brought me back to you. The city lights are fading through the curtains in my room. I've been lying here for hours, trying not to think of you. But the rain against the window sounds like footsteps down the hall, and suddenly I remember how you used to call. You come in without a warning, leave your jacket by the door. Then you'd smile like you belonged here, like you'd done it all before. I never knew those little moments would become the ones I'd miss. Now the quiet feels much louder since I lost all of this. I thought time would make it easier, I thought I'd finally moved on. But some feelings don't disappear, they just wait until the night comes on. When the night brings you back, I can feel you in the room, in the silence, in the shadows, in the scent of old perfume. When the night brings you back, I remember how it felt to have somebody beside me when I didn't know myself. I don't know where you your secrets, then you'd fall asleep again. We never needed anything but a little time alone. You could make a crowded city feel like somewhere we could call home. Maybe we were too impatient, maybe life was moving fast. Maybe we were both afraid that something good would never last. I don't blame you for the ending, I don't blame myself tonight. Some people leave your life but never leave your mind. And I don't need you to return, I don't need another chance. I just wish you knew how much it changed the way I understand love. When the night brings you back, I can feel you in the room, in the silence, in the shadows, in the scent of old perfume. When the night brings you back, I remember how it felt to have somebody beside me when I didn't know myself. I don't know where you are now, I don't know if you think back, but every time the world gets quiet, the night brings you back. Back to you, just for a moment. Back to us, back to then, before the morning takes it all away. Maybe somewhere you're awake, looking through another window. Maybe someone holds your hand and you finally feel at home. If that's true, I hope you're happy. I mean that with all my heart, because loving you was beautiful even when we fell apart. I don't need to keep the memories locked inside my heart forever. I can let them come and go like the rain against the weather. And perhaps someday the nighttime won't remind me quite as much, but tonight I let the feeling stay without reaching for your touch. If I could see you one more time, I wouldn't ask you to explain. I wouldn't ask about the ending or who was right and who was wrong. I'd simply tell you thank you for every ordinary day, for every little piece of love that never really went away. Some memories aren't meant to hurt us, they're reminders of what we know. And maybe losing you taught me how to finally become my own. When the night brings you back, I don't have to hold you close, I don't have to hold you close. I can smile at what we had and let the memory go. When the night brings you back, I don't feel the same old pain. You're a beautiful part of my story, not a wound I need to name. I don't know where you are now, and I don't need to know that. I'll just let the moonlight pass. When the night brings you back, ooh, back to you, but I'm alright. I can let you fade, I can let you go. Still grateful that I knew you. The rain is almost over, the morning isn't far. I close my eyes and whisper to the memory you are. When the night brings you back, I remember then, I'll let you go. Good night, wherever you are. Maybe love was never supposed to hurt. Maybe it was supposed to feel like this. You don't have to say a word when you walk into the room. Something in the way you smile makes the whole night feel brand new. I don't need to chase the moment, I don't need to make it last. When I'm sitting here beside you, everything moves slow enough. You know the things I never mention, you can read them in my eyes. And when I'm carrying the weight, you never ask me to disguise. You just put your hand in mine, like you already understand. And somehow all the noise inside me falls away when you are near. Maybe I spent too many years thinking love had to be loud, but you show me something different, something quiet, something real. You're the kind of love that feels like home, the kind I never knew I needed. I can close my eyes beside you and finally let my heart stop believing. The kind of love that feels like home, no running, no pretending anymore. I don't need a perfect story, I just need you walking through my door. And if forever has a feeling, I think this is what it means. The kind of love that feels like home, the kind that lets me breathe. I remember all the nights when I thought I knew what love was, chasing after distant hearts, trying hard to earn a touch. But you never made me question if your heart was really mine. You just showed up when you said you would, and stayed until the morning light. We can talk about the future, or we can sit here without words. You can tell me all your worries and I'll listen till they're heard. There is beauty in the simple, in the way you say my name, in the little everyday things that somehow never feel the same. Maybe love isn't fireworks, maybe it doesn't need to burn. Maybe real love is the quiet, where two people feel secure. You're the kind of love that feels like home, the kind I never knew I needed. I can close my eyes beside you and finally let my heart stop believing. The kind of love that feels like home, no running, no pretending anymore. I don't need a perfect story, I just need you walking through my door. And if forever has a feeling, I think this is what it means. The kind of love that feels like home, the kind that lets me breathe. Ooh. Feels like home, right here with you. No fear, no doubt, just let the night move slowly. If tomorrow brings a hard day, we can face it side by side. If the world becomes too heavy, you can always come inside. I don't promise I'll be perfect, I don't promise I won't fall, but I'll never make you wonder if I'm here through it all. And I don't need to know the ending to appreciate tonight, because every second with you feels like something I should hold. Not with fear or desperation, but with open hands instead. Because love is not possession, it's a place where hearts can rest. If I could give you one thing, it would be the truth tonight. You don't have to earn my loving, you don't have to change your life. You can come here with your broken pieces, you can leave your armor at the door. I don't need the perfect version, I just want the one that's yours. Maybe this is what I waited something heaven-handed. You're the kind of love that feels like. And now I finally understand. I wasn't looking for perfection, I was looking for your hand. So if the years keep moving forward, I'll still choose you every time. Not because the road is easy, but because your heart feels like mine. Feels like home right here. I can finally breathe. No more running, no more searching, just you and me. I came home tonight and everything remembered you. I walked through the front door slowly, like I didn't know the place. There was still a little sunlight falling softly on the floor. Your picture isn't hanging anymore, but I know where it was. Funny how an empty wall can say so much about us. The kitchen still has that old table where we talk until the dawn. You would laugh about the smallest things, and I'd pretend I wasn't gone. Lost inside the way you smiled when you thought I wasn't looking. Now the chairs are pushed apart and the room feels like it's missing something. Change the sheets, I move the furniture, I opened every window wide. But there are some things in a house that time can't leave behind. The room still feels like you, even though you're not here. I can hear you in the silence, like your voice is still near. The room still feels like you, in the corners, in the light. Every little piece of us comes alive after midnight. I don't know how a memory can make four walls feel new, but every time I come back home, the room still feels like you. I found 2 movie tickets in an old jacket of mine from a night we missed the ending, 'cause we talked the whole damn time. You said you never liked the movie, but you loved the way we laughed. I didn't know that ordinary night would become part of my past. There's a mark beside the doorway where you measured yourself to me. You were teasing me for cheating, just to make yourself seem tall. I can almost hear you laughing. I think about it now. Some memories don't need pictures, they just know how to come around. Maybe I don't miss the person as much as I miss the little things we never noticed until they disappeared from sight. Room still feels like, even though you're not here. I can hear you in the silence, like your voice is still near. truth is I just missed you in a way that feels sincere. Not the arguments or endings, not the things we couldn't fix, just the way you made a quiet night feel like something more than this. I wonder if your new place has a window facing west, if you still leave the curtains open when you're trying to get some rest, if somebody knows your coffee, if they know the way you sleep, if they understand the little things you never tell but always need. And maybe that's the strange thing about loving someone once. You can wish them all the happiness while still missing what was lost. If I could give this house a heartbeat and let it beat for us again, just one night before the morning, just one moment before the end. How do you come in through the doorway? How do your keys fall on the floor? How do you say I'm finally home and I'd forget you're not here anymore? But I know that isn't living, it's just borrowing yesterday. So I'll keep what may be better and let the rest fade away. The room still feels the room still feels the night is almost through. 3 in the morning, and I heard your voice again. My phone was lying face down on the table by the bed. I was trying not to wonder where you were or where you'd been, and the screen began to glow with a number I still know. And for a second I was frozen before I let it go. I didn't answer right away, I just watched it ring. Funny how a simple ringtone can bring back everything. The nights we stayed up talking till the morning turned to gold, the secrets you would whisper that nobody else would know. I thought I'd gotten stronger, I thought the past was gone, but hearing you say my name made every wall come down. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and suddenly I'm there again, back inside the little moments I thought I'd finally buried then. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and my heart forgot the end. For a moment you were closer than you've ever been. You said hello so softly, like no time had passed us by. But some goodbyes keep breathing when the world is quiet at night. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and I couldn't tell my heart goodbye. You asked me how I've been doing, I said I'm doing alright. You laughed the way you used to when it changed the whole night. You told me about the weather where you are these days. I listened to your stories like I never walked away. Then there was a little silence and I knew what it meant. Two people holding memories through a telephone. You asked if I still think about us. I didn't know what to say, because some questions have an answer that won't make the pain go away. I wanted to tell you I miss you, I wanted to say your name, but loving someone from a distance isn't the same as making them stay. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and suddenly I'm there again, back inside the little moments again. You told me that you're happy, and I tried to sound relieved. I meant it when I said I'm glad, but there's still a part of me that remembers all the evenings when you needed somewhere safe, and I'd hold you in the darkness till the sadness left your face. Maybe we were good together, just not good enough to stay. Maybe life had other plans that pulled us both away, and I don't regret the loving, even if it left a scar. Some people become a chapter, but they never leave your heart. I don't need you to come back, I don't need to turn the page. I just needed to remember that our love was real that way. If tonight is all we get, then let the silence have its place. I don't want another promise, I don't wanna be arranged. I just wanna hear you breathing on the other side of this line, and remember for a moment when your heart was next to mine. Maybe someday when you call me, it won't shake me like tonight. Maybe I'll hear your voice and simply smile at the memory. But tonight, I still need a little time. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and suddenly I'm there again, back inside the little moments thought I finally buried them. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and my heart forgot the end. For a moment you were closer than you've ever been, and you said hello so softly, like no time had passed us by. But some goodbyes keep breathing when the world is quiet at night. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and I couldn't tell my heart goodbye. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. but this time I let the silence end. I didn't ask you for tomorrow, I didn't ask you to pretend. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and somehow I could finally see we can love what we once had without needing it to be. So if you ever call me when the night is running deep, I'll remember how you love me, and I'll let you go to sleep. Your voice at 3 a.m. I still remember, but I'm okay, I'm okay. The phone is on the The night is getting quiet, and I think I'm finally ready. There's a little light beneath the curtains, falling softly on the floor. I can see the city breathing like it always did before. I remember nights beside you when we watched the skyline glow, never thinking that one evening we would have to let it go. There's a glass beside the window that I haven't moved in days. Some things stay where you left them, even when the heart has changed. I could keep asking questions, I could wonder what went wrong, but tonight I hear the silence, and it doesn't feel so just learning how to see that the love we had was beautiful, even if it wasn't meant to stay with me. After the last light fades, I'll be alright without you. I won't need another answer to explain what we went through. After the last light fades, I'll let the memories rest. I can love the life we once had without wishing for the rest. You were part of my heart, but you don't have to be my home. After the last light fades, I can finally sleep alone. I remember your blue sweater and the way you wore your hair, how you stand beside the doorway like you own the midnight air. You could turn an ordinary evening into something I would keep. Now those moments live like photographs somewhere underneath my sleep. I used to think that losing you meant losing part of me, but the years have taught me slowly that's not what it has to mean. You can leave someone behind without denying what was true. You can carry something beautiful without carrying the two. And maybe all the pain I carry was my fear of moving on, as if letting go would somehow make our love become less real. After the last light fades, I'll be alright without you. I won't need another answer to explain what we went through. After the last light fades, I let the memories rest. I can love the life we once had without wishing for the rest. You are part of my heart, but you don't have to be my home. After the last light fades, I can finally sleep alone. I'll be alright when the morning comes. No more waiting, no more wondering, no more asking what went wrong. I wonder where you are tonight, but I don't need to know. Maybe you're beneath another sky, watching another city glow. Maybe someone makes you laugh now. Maybe someone knows your fears. I hope they hold you gently through your difficult years. And if you ever think about me, I hope you don't feel regret. I hope you remember all the laughter before remembering the ending. 'Cause we were more than heartbreak, we were more than what went wrong. We were two people finding something that made us both feel strong. If I could stand beside you for just one final night, feels real. Ooh, I release you, release myself. No more waiting, no more tears. I'm still here, I'm still here. The last light disappears, the city turns to blue. I close the curtain slowly and finally let go of you. There's a little light beneath the curtains, falling softly on the floor. I can see the city breathing like it always did before. Don't say too much tonight. Some things are better left to sleep. I saw you standing in the doorway with that familiar kind of smile, the one that used to make me forget every reason to be careful. You asked me how my life was. I said better than before. But the way you looked right through me made me question what that meant. You were wearing something simple, but I remember every detail. How you used to pull your sleeves down when you didn't know what to say. And suddenly the years between us didn't feel like years at all. Just a little bit of distance between two people who still know. I could ask you where you've been, you could ask me who I've loved, but we both know where those questions would eventually lead us. Don't wake the love we buried, don't make the old flame rise. Don't touch the parts of me that still remember your eyes. Don't wake the love we buried, let's sleep in memories alive. Cause I know if you come closer, I'll forget the reasons why. We spent so long learning how to live on separate sides. So don't wake the love we buried, even if it's still alive. We sat across the table with two glasses getting warm, talking about the weather like we weren't the coming storm. You told me you've been traveling, I told you about my work, but every little conversation had another meaning underneath. You laughed when I remembered how you hated crowded places. I smiled when you remembered how I always lost my keys. For a moment it was easy, like the years had disappeared. Then your fingers touched the table, then I felt you getting near. I could reach across the distance, I could take your hand tonight. But sometimes wanting someone doesn't mean you should revive. Don't let the love we bury, don't make the old flame rise. Don't touch the parts of me that still remember your eyes. Don't wake the love we bury, let's sleep in memories alive. Cause I know if you come closer, I'll forget the reasons why. We spent so long learning how to live on separate sides. So don't wake the love we bury, even if it's still alive. Still alive. But let it sleep tonight. Don't reach, don't turn back, don't make me want you again. Maybe we were just too young, maybe timing wasn't kind, maybe we were both afraid of what forever meant at that time. I don't think you were the villain, I don't think I was the same. We were two imperfect people trying not to break. And I still remember mornings when your hair was on my chest. You would whisper that you loved me, and I swear we had the best. become who we were? Will we forget every reason that we ended in the first place? If I held you for a minute, would I wanna hold you forever? Would you wake up wanting more? And would I be strong enough to leave? No. Let the silence speak for us. Let the distance keep us safe. There are some beautiful things we don't have to recreate. Some love is better remembered. Don't wake the love we bury. Don't make the old flame rise. Don't touch the parts of me that still remember your eyes. Don't wake the love we bury. Let's sleep in memories alive. 'Cause I know if you come closer, I'll forget the reasons why. Ooh, we spent so long learning how to live on separate sides. So don't wake the love we bury, even if it's still alive. Don't wake the love we bury. Let it press beneath the years. Let it be the sweetest chapter without bringing back the tears. Don't wake the love we bury, even if I want you tonight. Somewhere deep beneath the silence, I still love you, that's so right. We don't have to start again. We don't have to start again. We don't have to say goodbye. We can leave the door unopened and still know what lived inside. Ooh, still love you, but I won't reach for you. No, I won't let it sleep, let it breathe, let the past stay beautiful. You stood there by the doorway, I watched you disappear. If I could borrow one more night, I wouldn't ask for forever. I meet you at the corner where the streetlights turn to gold. You'll be wearing that old jacket that I always used to hold. We wouldn't talk about the ending, we wouldn't talk about the past. We just walk beside each other like the night could always last. I'd take you to the little place where we used to disappear, order something that we shared, and pretend the world was clear. You'd probably laugh at something that I wouldn't understand, and I'd memorize your laughter while I'm holding your hand. I wouldn't ask you where you're going, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I'd just be grateful for the moment before it slips away. If I could borrow one more night, I'd hold you underneath the lights. No promises, no asking why, just your hand resting in mine. If I could borrow one more night, I watch the stars until sunrise. I tell you all the things I couldn't say before we went our separate ways. And when the morning came around, I wouldn't try to change your mind. I just thank you for the memories. If I could borrow one drive around the city with the windows halfway down. You'd sing along to something while I watched you from the side. We stopped beside the river where the water catches light, and I tell you that you changed me without asking you to stay tonight. Maybe we talk about our failures, maybe we laugh about the fights, maybe we admit we loved each other even when we couldn't make it right. There'd be no need for explanations, no defense and no regret. Just two people remembering the best parts they haven't lost yet. I wouldn't ask for a second chance, I wouldn't make you choose. I'd rather have one honest night than spend forever missing you. If I could borrow one more night, I'd hold you underneath the lights. No promises, no asking why, just your hand resting in mine. If I could borrow one more night, I'd watch the stars until sunrise. I'd tell you all the things I couldn't say before we went our separate ways. And when the morning came around, I wouldn't try to change your mind. I just thank you for the memories. If I could borrow one more night, ooh, one more night, just one more time. No tomorrow, no forever, just you and me tonight. Maybe we'd sit in your old car and listen to the rain. You'd rest your head against my shoulder like nothing ever changed. I'd ask you what you're dreaming and you'd probably say, I don't know. I'd smile because I remember how you always answer slow. Then the sky would start turning from black into a blue, and I know that our borrowed moment was almost through. You look at me so quietly, like you already understood that some things can't be beautiful without becoming what they could. If I could borrow one more night, I wouldn't rewrite our story, I wouldn't erase the ending or pretend that we were perfect. I'd just give you all the tenderness that I couldn't give back then. I'd hold you like I knew the moment I could borrow one more night, if I could borrow one more night, I wouldn't ask for forever. I'd meet you at the corner where the streetlights turn to gold. You'd be wearing that old jacket. We're getting closer, closer than we should be. Came over after midnight, said you needed somewhere quiet. I knew better than to ask you why you chose my place tonight. You dropped your keys beside me, then you settled on the couch. But the way you kept on looking said what you wouldn't say out loud. We were talking about nothing, always do, but every time I started laughing, I kept looking back at you. You were sitting just a little closer than you did the week before, and I could feel the conversation walking toward another door. You say we're only talking, I say I'm only listening, but the space between our bodies keeps getting smaller every minute. We're getting closer than we should be, closer than a friend should ever feel. When you lean into my shoulder, I forget we're supposed to be real. We're getting closer than we should be, and I know you feel it too. Every time you say you trust me, I hear something underneath the truth. Maybe we're just playing with the feeling, maybe we're too scared to name it, but we're getting closer than we should be, and neither one of us can fake it. You asked me about my old relationships, I asked you about yours. We both gave careful answers, then we quietly asked for more. You told me what you're afraid of, I told you what I hide, and somewhere in the conversation, you moved closer to my side. Your perfume filled the room when you tucked your hair behind your ear. I tried to keep my eyes away, but you knew exactly where they were. Then you smiled without a reason, and I felt my heartbeat change. Funny how a simple little moment can make everything feel dangerous. We could stop this conversation, we could say it's getting late, but you haven't reached the doorway, and I haven't asked you to leave. We're getting closer than we should be, closer than a friend should ever feel. When you lean into my shoulder, I forget we're supposed to be real. We're getting closer than we should be, and I know you feel it too. Every time you say you trust me, I hear something underneath the truth. Maybe we're just playing with the feeling, maybe we're too scared to name it, but we're getting closer than we should be, and neither one of us can fake it. Ooh, don't move away, stay right there. No words, no promises, just let me feel you near. You stayed until the city started changing into blue. The coffee on the counter was already getting cold. You said I should be going, but you didn't move at all, and I started wondering if you were waiting for my call. Maybe we are both afraid of what tomorrow might reveal. thought we'd make the moment real, so we keep this little secret between the silence and the light. Two people almost falling but pretending they're alright. If I asked you what you're feeling, would you tell me honestly? Or would you smile and change the subject like you always do with me? What if I touched your hand and you didn't pull away? What if I told you I've been thinking about you every day? What if all these little moments are the answer we've been hiding? What if we stop pretending that there's nothing in between us? Maybe we don't need a label. Maybe we don't need a plan. Maybe tonight is just enough to finally understand. You feel it, I feel it too. We're getting closer than we should be, closer than a friend should ever feel. When you lean into my shoulder, I forget what's supposed to be real. We're getting closer than we should. And I know you feel it too. Every time you say you trust, I hear something underneath the truth. Maybe we're just playing with the feeling. Maybe we're too scared to name it, but we're getting closer than we should be. And neither one of us can fake it. We're getting closer than we should be. But maybe that's where we belong. Maybe all the nights we spent pretending we're just waiting for this song. We're getting closer than we should be, and I don't wanna step away. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, maybe we don't have to be afraid. No more hiding in the silence, no more acting like we don't know. We're getting closer than we should be. So tell me, do you wanna let me get closer? Closer, ooh, closer, 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 closer than we should be. You came over after midnight, said you needed somewhere quiet. I knew better than to ask you why you chose my place tonight. You dropped your keys beside me, and you settled on the couch. But the way you kept on looking said what you wouldn't say out loud. We were talking about nothing, just the things we always do. But every time I started laughing,